Hello, Dave Hook here. I discovered that website about a year ago, and there was a repost recently on Reddit about it. So it's really simple. Basically, it generates a game idea, everything you refresh or everything you click on it. Uh, and I always wanted to make those little challenge where you say you make a game every week. There's a couple people doing this on the web, and they always end up not doing it fully. And I know myself, I would probably stop after a couple of weeks, something. But I want to try this little games, something with a goal. The problem is I will run out of idea really fast. I'm not really a designer, but if I have a design and I can just pick up Photoshop and make little sprites, I can actually do things really fast. So so I think that website's a good idea. So I can randomize an idea maybe every week or every 2 weeks because I work and stuff, and work on it, and that can be cool. I think it's a cool test to do. I will turn off sanity here, so for example, I didn't generate it. I just loaded the page, so this is not going to be the game. But this one actually looks interesting. A war game where you go through war. You go to war with nations through commerce. So having played Civilization 5 for the last week, I would have loved this one. But for the sake of the uh, make it real, I'm going to generate a new one in front of you with sanity off. So it's going to actually be a little bit crazy and not necessarily make sense, but that's what's cool about it. A few rules before that I'm going to put down here. They might generate things like a console game. So if it's a console game, obviously I don't have an Xbox 360 account anymore. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to support the Xbox controller instead. So by default, I'm making a PC game. If it says a console game, it's going to be a controller only game. If they say it's a web game, I think the web game, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use Unity. So here's a challenge. So if they say a web game about blah blah blah, boom, I use Unity. Uh, if they say if they don't mention it, then it's PC. If they say mobile game, then I'm going to do it with my little PC engine. It's going to be in mobile format, and that engine already runs on iOS. I know it, so then I will keep the spirit, and it's going to be mouse only, obviously. And if they say MMO, sometimes they start with an MMO, blah blah. Uh, Obviously, I'm not making an MMO. It's in 1 week, but I could try to do some PHP, and I'm not going to discard it. I'm going to go with it. So, yeah, are we ready? That's it. That's the game I'm making. A shooting game where you save the world with task through cultural superiority. Shit. What? Okay. I where you save that part could have been cool if I was doing a civilization kind of game. If it started with a strategy game, but it started with a shooting game. Okay, so I definitely want to not go 3D, so it can be a 2D shooter. I move with ASWD and I shoot with the mouse. So I'm probably going to do something like this. We need to save the world, so that's basically the plot for every game ever. We save the world, so that's good. With tasks going through cultural superiority. So that's the part which we need to figure out. Uh, I mean, I could uh, my characters could have abilities where it puts like down subwoofer and it start playing music and it destroy all zombies on the screen, something like that. Yeah, I could go with something stupid like that. Shooting game. I'm trying to define what the game's going to be right now in front of you, and I'm actually going to start working on that tomorrow. So shooting game, that's part's easy. Save the world, we can even scratch that because that's easy to make as a goal. With task, so I see that as missions through cultural superiority. Huh? Yeah. You know what? I'll leave that part. I'll post the video tonight, and I'll see if some of my 2 or 3 followers can give me an idea on Skype about this, on Twitter. That will be great. Otherwise, I'll just go with what I said. I guess you save the world, so zombies, I guess, right? That's the easy one. And cultural superiority, it could be, as I said, you spawn some music and something. It can be art also, but I'm not drawing art and stuff. Uh, yeah, yeah. By doing art, music, and stuff, you could kind of convert zombies to fight for you. That's cool because that's actually like uh, civilization that I've been playing those days where you actually can capture land or you can make the people more happy with culture and stuff, which they kind of convert to you in a way. So so you could have those like cultural bomb basically where you drop the music or something and drop the dubstep in the middle of the screen and then all the enemies they can be monster. I don't really like zombies, so I would probably go away from this. Monsters, whatever, and they basically accept your cultural, and then they kind of fight for you. Yeah, so it's basically a wizard game except with cultural. All right, we'll go with that. If you have suggestion on Twitter or something until then, feel free to post them. Top-down shooter with special abilities. All right, let's see if that. Let's see each other in 1 week actually, or week or 2 weeks. Let give yeah, let's give myself 2 weeks there until the baby comes. The baby should come out in 2 weeks. So I might have a game till then. Then I will change for the next random game. See you then.